tonight, mourning the loss of Ed Kranepool. The Miracle Met spent his entire 18-year playing career in Queens, making him the longest tenured player in team history. The pride of James Monroe High School in the Bronx died from cardiac arrest Sunday in Florida. He was 79 years old.
Sad news to pass along earlier today. One of the original Mets, Ed Kranepool, passed away Sunday after suffering cardiac arrest. No player in the history of the Mets franchise has played more games wearing the Mets uniform than Kranepool. Played all 18 years of his career with the Mets. Bronx native, was a member of the team's first 2 World Series teams, including the '69 Miracle Mets. Kranepool homered in Game 3 of that series against the Orioles. He was a lifetime .261 hitter, 118 home runs. Again, Ed Kranepool passes away at the age of 79.
Am I right? Ed Kranepool had the thrill at the age of 18 of appearing in the opening day lineup for the New York Mets.
I was given the opportunity by Casey Stengel and the ball club to make the team and start the season here. I'm really happy I chose the Mets because I'm up here now and I just hope I can stick.
Hope he could stay. Well, he stayed for 18 years.
He sure did.
Longer than any other Met. Ed Kranepool, who left us today at the age of 79.
Holding on to Lee May in that photo.
It's a very sad day for the Mets franchise. Today we lost Eddie Kranepool, who played more games for the Mets than anybody in the history of the franchise. Signed as a 17-year-old out of James Monroe High School in the Bronx. Made his major league debut in the Mets' first season in 1962 and played 18 years for the Mets. From 62 through 1979, there with his first manager, Casey Stengel. Look how young.
I can't imagine being in the big leagues at 17 years of age.
There with some of his 1969 Met teammates, Jim McAndrew, Cleon Jones, Don Glendening, Tug McGraw, dousing him in champagne after the Mets World Series victory.
Mike Vail and Joe Torre.
And with Muhammad Ali. How about that? And an Old Timers Day with Art Shamsky and Cleon Jones and Jay Horwitz. Ground ball hit to third off the bat of George Springer, and Vientos throws him out. 1 pitch and 1 retired for McGill in the third. I mean, Eddie was so much of a part of the fabric of the Mets from their very first season. He was a New Yorker through and through. He loved the franchise. He loved everything about the Mets in New York, and he battled a lot of health problems in recent years, but he fought his way through them.
He sure did. In 18 years in a Met uniform, he always boasted. He would come up to me and say, "Now, Keith, I'm the all-time hit leader at Old Shea Stadium."
Yes, he and always will be.
Yes, he will.
He was the Mets' all-time hit leader until David Wright passed him by.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, Eddie was a joy to be around. He was a charitable person. He wrote a fantastic book. I don't know if you read it. It came out a year or 2 ago. Definitely worth a read about his career in baseball, right from the sandlots in the Bronx.
Well, he's a part of Met history. He had 1 for 6 in 1962 in 6 games that he played. Part of the '69 World Series and '73 National League champs.
Varsho slugs one to center. Bader back to the warning track, and he runs it down. Bader again gets a great break on that ball going back and makes a difficult play look easy. 2 out.
Well, this defense is a strength of the Mets, and the outfield in particular. And Bader's as fine a center fielder you're going to see.
So 2 out and nobody on for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who walked his first time up. And Kranepool becomes the 4th member of the 1969 Mets to pass away this year. We lost Jerry Grote and Buddy Harrelson and Jim McAndrew earlier this year. Mets are wearing a patch for Harrelson and for Grote. They're going to add a patch for Eddie next year because the time is so short this season.
Right, and Ed deserves a full season. There's Willie Mays' number, and Ed will be on there the entire season next year.
It's time to cherish those 69 Mets, those who are left. It's been 55 years, and a lot of them are getting older. Fortunately, we have a number of them still around, and every day is a day of celebration for that group. Guerrero swings and misses at a high fastball, and it's 0-1. 2-2 from McGill, and he got him with a slider. So McGill gets the side out in order in the third. He's retired 7 in a row. We've played 3 the day we lose Ed Kranepool at the age of 79.